cousin Dina Smith frustrated in Belgrade. Plus, Jamaica's Adelle Tracey'S new PB at the Haute de France Pas du Calais Meet 2023. And the Femme Cabal is on fire. Where is Alana Reid heading to? Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Go ahead, please hit the subscribe button so we can continue to grow. When you do that, go ahead and hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops. We drop a video at least once a day in Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoyed the content, hit the like button. And finally, leave your thoughts. And ready? Yep, good to go. Well, Alana Reid, the Class 1 phenom, who we think will win the Class 1 girls 200 meters if she remains healthy at the ISA Boys and Girls Champs 2023. Well, she's been posting these. She's clearly on a trip somewhere and landed in Atlanta, Georgia at the Hartsfield International Airport. The last time we saw her, she was streaking away at the Down Classic held at the National Stadium last Saturday. Is she on her way to a meet? If you know, let me know. Earlier today at the Haute de France Pas du Calais, the World Indoor Tour Gold Meet, the phenomenal Femme Cabal continued her winning streak, running a time of 50.20 to take the women's 400 meters finals A and won the competition overall, setting a new meet record in the process. A little slower than her previous phenomenal time at the New Balance, but still phenomenal nonetheless. She is clearly on fire.
Oh, digging in up towards the line. It's gonna be close.
Another phenomenal run indeed by Femme Cabal of the Netherlands. She is clearly on fire. We need to look out for her in the outdoor seasons. Trust me, people. Now, Jamaica's Adelle Tracey also performed at this meet. She ended up in a tie in the 7th position in the women's 1500, but ran a new personal best in the process. We thought you might want to know this. The race, of course, was won in a meet record time of 3 minutes 57.41. That's 3 minutes 57.47 by Shige Gudoff. Watch.
World record leading that group of 5, which includes Miss Cheshire. Froweny now is aiming to get herself under 4 minutes. She's the only athlete so far. Again, a big ask to produce top performances. She narrowly missed out on the mile world record just last week in Torun, and this time it subbed with a broad smile earlier on. She was surpassing her expectations.
Adelle Tracey'S new personal best in this event is 4 minutes 10.14. Jamaica's cousin Dina Smith, the UK's fastest woman in the 100 and 200 meters, was left frustrated today at the Belgrade meet when, well, let's say they started the women's 60 meter finals on 3 occasions and had to be called back halfway down the track. It was evident, although she didn't show it, that they were all frustrated. She must have been frustrated, people. I was frustrated just watching. But in the end, of course, she ran and won in a time of 7.13. Not her best so far this season, but what would you have expected, given the fact that she had been called back 3 times?
Smith in 5, Vikatova in 6, Fotopoulou in 7, and Takas in lane 8. Women's 60 meters. And they are away this time.
Even the announcers were frustrated. In the end, she ran and won in a time of 7.13. Here's the race.
In lane 8. They drive again, the 4th time of art, seeing Dina Smith. Not as fast off the mark as she was in some of those earlier attempts, but Dina Smith is the clear winner here at the Belgrade indoor meeting. Just 7.14 on the clock, but they had a heat earlier on.
In the preliminary heat, well, the qualifiers for this final, Ashley Smith ran a time of 7.12 and looked good doing so. But yes, people, she must have been frustrated, because I think everybody in the stadium was frustrated. I was frustrated, and clearly you can hear it in the announcer's voice, if YouTube allows me to let you hear their voice, that they were frustrated. They were called back 3 times and they ejected 2 athletes in the process. You know, I keep wondering if nothing can be done about this rule. I mean, I kind of get it, but they could have gone. It felt like, you know, like some terrible, you know, those horror movies where people are stuck in the same, then they have to keep reliving it over and over again. You could see the frustration on Dina Ashley Smith's face, which is why I chose this picture, because, you know, she's normally smiling people, but I'm sorry I should have done this, but I mean, yeah, she looked peed. Okay, so there you have it, a kind of brief coverage of today's events, the Belgrade meet and the meet in Paris. And congratulations to Adelle Tracey, one of Jamaica's very, very few middle distance runners, doing very well in the 1500, setting a new personal best of 4 minutes 10.14 seconds. That's a good look. She seems to be getting better and improving. Again, if you know where Alana Reid is heading to, one of you let me know, please. If it's a meet, I'd love to know. Dina Ashley Smith clearly was frustrated, and yes, Fem Kemal is on fire now. Look, in all seriousness, getting back to track and field and just not laughing, I really think this young lady is going to be someone that we have to watch in the 200 meters and possibly even the 100 meters this year. Dina Ashley Smith is clearly back in form. Last year, I said it to you, she was injured early in the year. She had injury issues even at the Tokyo 2020 Olympics. It's clear it took a while for her to recover. At World Championships, we saw her getting back into form, which she ended up winning that silver medal in the women's 200 meters, and she just was off the podium in the 100 meters and crying, remember. She literally cried because she didn't make the women's 100 meter, the podium. She was 4th, if my memory serves me correctly. But I think she's looking really, really good, people. And, you know, when we feature certain athletes, it's because the numbers and the statistics seem to imply that these are people that are going to be a factor in the outdoor season. So if Dina Ashley Smith, who, by the way, are me call her cousin, it is Shelly and Fraser Price, it is Shericka Jackson at last year's World Championships after the women's 200 meters, where Shelly Ann said, you know, it was really a repeat, because of course, if you are a regular here, you know that Dina Ashley Smith's father and mother, well, I know the father is Jamaican. Yeah, are they both Jamaican? I think the mother might be from Trinidad and Jamaica. Then it doesn't matter. We call her cousin Dina Ashley Smith. So I'm saying that one of the reasons why we keep talking about her is because clearly, if you look at her last 3 races, she is looking really, really good. And after this very, very frustrating day that she must have been seriously frustrated, she looked good. You know, 7.13 is a decent time, especially after you tried to run the same way 3 or 4 times before, like some terrible horror movie. Anyway, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, hit the like button. Remember, you are royals, kings and queens. Bless up!